Have you ever wondered why Experiment 1006, also known as the prototype, seems to be behind every terrifying event in Playtime Co? We know he's powerful, we know he's intelligent, but what exactly is his true purpose? Could it be that everything that has happened, from Huggy Wuggy's rampage to Mommy Longlegs' desperate final words, was part of a much bigger plan? Well, to understand that, we need to go all the way back to the very first failed experiments in Playtime Co. The origins of the prototype. We know from the tapes and hidden notes in the game that Playtime Co. was experimenting on turning toys into living creatures. Some of them, like Huggy Wuggy and Kissy Missy, were deemed successes, at least initially. But then there was Experiment 1006. Unlike the others, he wasn't just a toy brought to life. He was something much more advanced. The scientists described him as highly intelligent, extremely strategic and nearly impossible to contain. But why? What made 1006 so different? Well, there's one key detail that many overlook. Unlike the other toys, 1006 was able to repair himself. When Mommy Longlegs was being dragged away by mechanical arms at the end of Chapter 2, she screamed in terror, saying, "He'll make me part of him." This could mean that the prototype isn't just another experiment. He's actively assimilating other experiments, making himself stronger. And that raises an even more chilling question. Was 1006 ever meant to be a toy? Most of Playtime Co.'s experiments started as adorable mascots before being transformed into terrifying creatures. But the prototype? We've never seen a cute version of him. What if he was never meant for the public at all? What if he was designed as something much worse, Huggy Wuggy's? Connection to the prototype. Let's go back to Huggy Wuggy. When we first encounter him in Chapter 1, he seems lifeless, a friendly, oversized mascot. But the moment the lights go out, something changes. He starts hunting us down with a level of aggression that suggests he's more than just an experiment gone rogue. Here's where things get interesting. What if Huggy Wuggy was already under the influence of the prototype? After all, we never actually see Huggy die. When he falls at the end of Chapter 1, we assume he's gone. But what if the prototype retrieved him just like he did with Mommy Longlegs? That could explain why Huggy hasn't appeared in the later chapters. He's being transformed into something much worse. And if that's the case, then maybe, just maybe, Kissy Missy is next. Why did Kissy Missy help us? Kissy Missy is one of the only creatures in Playtime Co. that hasn't tried to kill us. In Chapter 3, she helped us by pulling a lever, opening a door, and then silently walking away. This is completely opposite to how every other experiment has behaved. But what if she wasn't always like this? What if she was meant to be just as aggressive as Huggy Wuggy? But something changed. One theory is that Kissy Missy managed to resist the prototype's control. Maybe she was supposed to be his next victim, but something inside her refused. If this is true, then Kissy Missy might not just be an ally. She might be the only thing standing between us and the prototype's full takeover. We have to ask ourselves, why does Kissy look almost identical to Huggy? They were likely created back to back. Could it be that Playtime Co. made small changes in her programming that allowed her to retain some sense of morality? Or was she simply never exposed to the prototype's influence in the way Huggy was? And if she really is the only one who resisted, what will the prototype do to stop her? The endgame of the prototype. So what does the prototype actually want? It's clear that he's not just another experiment. He's something far more dangerous. The fact that he's collecting parts from other failed experiments suggests that he's trying to build something new. But what if he's not just upgrading himself? What if he's trying to create an army? Think about it. Every major experiment that has fallen, Huggy Wuggy, Mommy Longlegs, Catnap, has seemingly disappeared after their defeat. But what if they weren't truly gone? What if they were simply taken by the prototype, rebuilt into something even more horrifying? And if that's true, then Playtime Co. isn't just a factory filled with failed experiments. It's a breeding ground for something much bigger. The prototype is often referred to as having an unseen presence. He's not a monster we directly encounter, but his influence is everywhere. What if his intelligence is beyond anything Playtime Co. ever anticipated? He doesn't just control these creatures, he manipulates them, he plays a long game, waiting until the perfect moment to strike. We've seen notes from scientists that describe their fear of him, saying that he's far beyond their expectations. But if he's truly self-aware, that means he's not just a lab experiment anymore. He's the real mastermind of Playtime Co. What happens next? If this theory is correct, then Chapter 5 will be the most terrifying one yet. The prototype might not be working alone anymore. He may have an entire army of reanimated experiments waiting for the right moment to strike. And when that moment comes, there will be no stopping them. The real question is, are we already too late? Some fans speculate that the player character themselves might be an experiment. What if we are the only thing the prototype fears? What if we were designed to stop him? The game has been hinting at our mysterious past for a while now. What if the final confrontation isn't about survival, but about who we really are? Let me know what you think in the comments. Is the prototype really building an army? Or is there something even darker happening behind the scenes? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out this next video right here.
Now that hit the spot. I haven't eaten in weeks. Hiya there, pal. Don't worry, I won't eat you. I'm Doey. I was told to expect you. This way! Follow me!
Pushing towards those kids could be a liability. What do you think about that?
I took this job because I wanted to help change kids' lives for the better.
There's some nasty balls in this place, but I can get you across. Oh yes, definitely. So, have you seen Poppy anywhere? Ollie said she was around. Somewhere. He also said we can trust you. I really hope that's true. There's a safe place up ahead. It's not too far from here. Right. You can't fit through here. Hey, pal. Let's see if we can't get these doors open. You check out there. I'll look back here. Our generator's in a pretty bad state, so we try to keep the power off in here. I'll turn it on for you, though. It'll open a door downstairs.
safe haven from there. When I say so, we go. Go!
What's going on? What's... Kissy! Goodness! What happened?
We need to get her help! Now!
Poppy? Is that really... right? Take her to one of the beds. I'll check the defenses. See if something's still outside.
Not just something. It's him! He's out there!
You brought him down? We'll talk about this later. For now, I'll make sure out there is where he stays.
Locking down safe haven. Reactivating the defenses.
Over here. Get some rest, okay? I didn't know it had gotten this bad. I need to make this right. What I said on the elevator...
What's Bob doing here? Can we really trust her
A whole
this
lot of
time?
trouble we don't need. I mean, how do we even know we can trust her this time?
We don't.
Hey! Chicken! Is Kissy going to be okay?
They're with him. And he knows we're here.
Can't forget that.
So, we're going to free them and stop the prototype. We need to plan for both at the same time. Rent this from Playtime? It's an For now, go to Doey. See what he needs. I'll be here.
Hiya, pal! Got something I want to talk to you about. In here. I heard what you did above. What you survived. If it's all true, then we need your help. The voice out there, the one in the prison, they called him the Doctor. Dr. Harley Sawyer. He was the scientist in charge of creating us. We don't know what he is, how he's still alive, but he works with the prototype. Hunting us, starving us, making us sick, and... He controls it all with an omni-hand, we think. The executives use them. It's a battery, a key, the master control to anything in the entire factory. And with it, he commands everything down here. Everything but this. Runs completely on its own grid, away from the prison. For a time, it kept us safe. But now, I need you to stop the Doctor. To take his Omni-Hand. We'll need it for the generator. And if you want red smoke in the Foundation, you'll need it too. The toys out there in Safe Haven, they're my family. I understand what Poppy wants. What she believes is right. Destroy the factory, destroy him. But I ask you to consider, if we throw everything away, everyone, just to kill the prototype, how much do we waste? I know the others might believe it's right, that we should bury everything, but let's just think about it. Head for the infirmary whenever you're ready to leave. There's sewer access inside. That's your safest path to the No Man's Land. And to him. But if you need to catch your breath, our safe haven is also yours.
Who are you?
Doctor says, fetch!
Please!
Hey, hey! Can you hear me? There's something. When you get the Omni... Hopefully, it's nothing.